What's happening, Trojan Nation? Coach Kennelly here with another episode of my Key series. Today I'm going to be focusing on a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So that is one of my primary things I preach. That is one of my things that has driven me to the point in my life where I got some moderate success, and I wouldn't have been anywhere if I didn't ask for help along the way and reach out to people who were already ahead of me where I was trying to go. So a best way you could do this right now is your classrooms. Observe the office hours if you're struggling, but don't just show up if you don't show up to class. Don't have a legitimate excuse. So you work, you could show up something with the office hours, or you babysit kids. But if you just be skipping class to sit on your booty, and you show up to the office hours, a teacher's gonna wonder why you haven't been in the actual synchronous learning. But either way it goes, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you got a closed mouth at my house, you're not going to get fed because I don't just feed nobody who's just sitting around. But if you say, hey, I'm hungry, I'm going to open up the fridge, I'm going to start the barbecue, we're going to make it do what it do, and we're going to get you fed because you have reached out and told me. It's the same thing in the classroom. If you sit there every day and you don't do your work and you're confused, but you never ask me for help, I'm never going to know. I mean, we might be able to reach out, but we might not. So you need to take that, invest in yourself, your own education, and go try to really get yourself that extra points you need. And this goes on to whether it's a practice, you're in a sport.
You're muted, Mr. Kennelly.
You could stay after with the good practice too. And you could, say you need to work on one of your techniques for basketball. You could shoot some extra shots. For baseball, take a few extra swings in the batting cage. Or for, let's say we're doing wrestling, you could practice a few extra takedowns or a few extra fighting techniques, whatever it may be. There's always room to grow for those that need it. And those that look, once you practice something, you get good at it. So the more and more, even if you're bad at something, you do it over and over again, then that's going to eventually get you to a place where you're good for the next class. Sorry, I'm got kids in my class asking me for help right now on this video, which is great. So I had to respond in the chat. They see me that, oh, you're muted. I'm making a video for a key for the next class. So I appreciate that. And they're already taking those steps to that place to try to get it into a asking for help. The moral of this, if you need some help, you need to go find somebody, and find somebody. It could be your peer, it could be somebody younger than you, it could be somebody older, and you find somebody with skills in that area. You're looking for help. I want to be a better wrestling coach, so I went out to the best wrestling gyms, first around Milwaukee, then around the suburbs, now around the country. Now I'm coaching at some of those gyms. So the kids that come in there, they look up to me, and I've elevated myself just from going in here and asking these questions, answering the door. It took me all the way out to New York City. I'm sitting on Wall Street in meetings with everybody else was in the Ivy League. Coach Kennelly went to Whitewater. When they said their colleges, I said it with my chest because you know what? It might have took me a different path to get there, but I'm here now. And I represented Milwaukee on the national stage, and that was something that was real big for me. But if I didn't go out and research this stuff, they wouldn't have invited me. So go out, sell yourself, and once you got a good product, introduce that to people, and people are going to really like to pick up on that, and you're going to get some more people that are going to come along with you. And if it's bad, you can get some constructive criticism too. When I first did these keys, I made a lot of mistakes. Now they're getting better, and they're going to continue to grow over the years. And it's all a process. I'm a lifelong learner, and when I ask for help, I still need it. So you, as a child, mistakes are good. That's how we learn. But when you ask for help, always need it. No question is a dumb question. And don't be afraid. Thank you for watching. You could have been anywhere in the world right now. You watched this. I appreciate it. Peace and much love to you.